Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy spoke to the media Friday, coming off a busy free agency period and looking forward to the draft later this month.
We challenged ourselves in free agency, really with limited space, to get better. And I thought our pro scouts and our coaches did a really good job adding valuable pieces. As you talk about guys like Andy Dalton and Angelo Blackson and Jeremiah Tashu, Desmond Trufant, Christian Jones, Isaiah Wilkerson, Damian Williams, to name a few. Those are all needs for us and important players for us to add. And that's all before we go into the draft with 8 picks. So I think that all bodes well for us, in addition to us continuing to grow and develop a lot of our young players. So I think of guys like Jalen Johnson and Cole Kmet and Darnell Mooney, James Daniels, David Montgomery, those guys continuing to grow, that bodes well for the Bears.
Between pro days, Coach Nagy says he and his staff are wrapping up scheme evaluations to help identify the strengths of this 2021 offense.
Teams change every year. You got to start knowing, okay, what's the strength of your team? Well, we're not 100% there yet because we still have the draft and we still have some pieces that we feel like offensively, defensively, special teams wise that we can add that can be significant. Now, having Andy as our quarterback, what we're able to do is go back and see the things that he does well. And then what things do we do well, specifically personnel-wise, our players, now that we've been with them for 3 years, what are their strengths? And let's kind of taper this offense towards that. Andy having a background with Bill, that definitely helps. There's a comfort level there, right? They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And so that part is really good.
This was Andy's best completion percentage over the last 5 seasons. So again, we have background with him also as you go through it, and I just think he's a good fit for our offense. But obviously, his experience, he's a 9-year starter. He's been to 3 Pro Bowls. A lot of leadership with Andy Dalton. Decision making, we like his decision making. He's won a lot of games in this league. Andy's been a durable player too. I think that's something that's understated. And I think really Andy fits our style of offense. You know, when you go through it with our scouts and coaches, you know, he can handle the drop back game. He can handle the RPOs, the play actions, the movements. And we just felt, you know, as we went through those free agent quarterbacks, he's one of the more complete quarterbacks that we evaluated this year in free agency, and we're excited to have him.
Coach Nagy confirmed he will be the play caller in 2021. In case you missed it earlier this week, the NFL announced that the 2021 regular season will include 17 games. That 17th game for the Bears will be an away game in Las Vegas against the Raiders. This Bears update has been brought to you by Microsoft Surface.